So I'm just gonna wait for people to gather. Kind of an impromptu update about stuff going on the channel. So welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen, and today I'm just posting to see how life's going on for you. The pandemic is coming up to it being in our lives for about a year now. We're heading into March. And last year I got very active in social media. I got very active in posting constantly on YouTube, Instagram, the whole social media game. TikTok is still a mystery to me. More news on that coming soon. So yeah. Lots happened in a year. My life was uprooted again, and I am so lucky to have found someone that took me in and helped me get me back on my feet. Big shout out to my family, who definitely helped me out during a time that I thought I wouldn't recover from. A big shout out to Emily, who is now my girlfriend. This might be news to some people. Over the last couple of months, I've been exploring myself. It's been kind of a crazy time. I switched careers drastically about 2 years ago, going on 2 years ago, after my mental burnout. Yes, I had a mental burnout in 2019. I was on medical leave for about 3 months, and I questioned a lot of my life decisions because of the shit that was happening in my life. And I decided to take a step back from the career I had been in for almost 15 years and decided to follow my passion instead. So I was super lucky. I ended up getting a job at a hobby shop locally that I am in love with. I simply love this company. I am so grateful that I have the chance to work with my colleagues that I do every day. Yes, there are days where I want to pull my hair out, but overall, I still love my job. I've been there more than a year now, a year and going on 4 months. And I wouldn't have changed that decision for the life of me. In 2020, or at the end of 2019, sorry, Chanel's barking, probably at the dog next door. I'm just going to keep rolling with this. At the end of 2019, I lost my house. It was hard because it was my grandmother's house. I had dedicated an entire room just to my hobby, to board games, to D&D, and everything geek and nerdy. And it was hard to see that part of my life close. But it was for the better. I'm more mentally stable. I'm healthier, happier than I could ever been in the situation I was in previously. But during the beginning of 2020, I had no idea where my life was going. It took a lot to get where I am now. And I'm super happy about it. So 2020 was the year of change for me. Hi, Val, sweetheart. Val is also one of my girlfriends. I am in a poly relationship right now, and I love every single one of them. They all have a piece of my heart. I also came out as pansexual earlier this year to very few people. But the people who know me, it won't matter. And the people who it does matter, I don't give a shit. It's not for you. It's not for you to understand yourself. It's just now I understand myself more than I could ever have understood myself. And this came along with a lot of different aspects that came over the year 2020. So yes, 2020 was a big year of change for everyone. Pandemic, my life being turned upside down again, having to figure out a new living situation because of my animals, which I'm so grateful for Emily to taking me in and helping me with everything and just being a sweetheart and just everything. It's to her that I can actually be sitting here right now and being able to do this kind of shit again. And I hope she gets to see this someday when she wants to. So yeah, so life updates is now I'm in a stable environment, stable home. Work is back to a stable pace and not crazy pandemic or closures. So hopefully I will be able to do more regular content again. And I am so sorry for anyone who has tried to reach out to me over the last 6 or so months. I've kind of gone incognito just because life and having to deal with so much going on and needing to deal with finances and trying to get my life back on track yet again. But I'm happy to say that come March, I will be doing collaborations again. I will be working towards getting more regular content up again. The schedule that I had previously last year is definitely going to change. I am not able to mentally and physically do 6 out of 7 days of uploading. That was a lot. I realized that I was throwing myself into my work again, and that's not mentally healthy either. And as a person who also works a lot already during my normal day 9 to 5 job, I can't do that in my after hours as well. So the goal for March is Mondays are going to be Manga Mondays, which I will be collaborating with my lovely friend Melissa as of the first of every month, maybe more, depending on how our schedules work out. We'll be tackling different topics in manga and anime. More specifically on mangas, just because that's the topic that we chose, but we're going to be trying to do some kind of like mini podcast / live discussion. So do stick around for that if you've been liking seeing what I've been posting about on Manga Mondays. One of the best things about working in a hobby shop is I always have new content. Be it something that I see on the shelf really quickly and snap a picture of, or grab at the end of my day after a payday. So Manga Mondays are definitely a thing. During the week, depending on my hours, I'm going to try and do unboxings earlier in the week rather than on Fridays. But it most likely will be on Thursdays will be my unboxing days, as I do have a lot to unbox. There are shelves of games that I feel so bad that I just been sitting there just because I haven't had time to get to them over the last couple of months. And I will be reaching out to everyone who I talked to previously last year about game content, everything, in the next month or so to try and get things rolling again for spring into summer. So do stay tuned for more information to those who need to know basis. It will be coming. Fridays, I will be trying to do Jay's reviews again. It might not be a morning post. It will most likely be an afternoon post. And it will always be shared to Die For Games first, and then be shared to my channel a week later. So that content will be coming soon, as well as picking up pace again for that. And I will be dedicating at least one episode a week to Die For Games, because that group has been so wonderful for me and so understanding, and we might have lost communication over the last year or so, and we're still trying to click again, but I'm really happy to have been working with Mandy and everyone else in collaboration on that channel. I know life, again, has gotten me all over the place, but I'm really hoping that 2021 will be the year I can actually stabilize to a point where everything is consistent again. And if not, well, everyone needs mental breaks, and I hope everyone understands that. Being a creator, being someone as passionate as I am with editing and the content I'm creating, that's my goal, is I want to make sure that people enjoy what I'm doing, people are informed with what I'm doing, and that everyone's in a safe space. This is one of my goals this year, is that everyone has a safe place here at my table. I don't care about your origins. I don't care about your past. What I care about is about you right now and how you feel at my table. And I want to make sure everyone feels safe here. to my knowledge, no one has. And if you have had problems, please reach out to me. I am a very open and communicative person, and in all honesty, that's what I want. 2021 should be the year of communication and caring and sharing and making sure that no matter what, you have a safe haven to go to. And in my game cave, that is what I want. Even if it's in my bat cave, which is my nickname for my editing suite, or even if it's someplace at work, you need a moment to chat, just reach out to me. I will try to find time for you. And I am there for everyone who needs it. I know I'm one person, but sometimes that's all that needs to be done, is to have one person hear your voice. And I am happy that the people that I have in my life understand that I'm that kind of person and don't hold that against me either. Well, I'm just kind of rambling right now. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean for this to get so real out of nowhere as an update. But yeah, more content to come. Mondays, Manga Mondays. One day a week, one first of every month will be with Melissa. We'll be discussing different topics, different things. Thursdays will be unboxings, probably around 5, 6, most likely 6, 7, depending on scheduling and time. Then from there, it will be Jay's reviews on Fridays, and I am hoping, I will not guarantee anything, but I'm hoping to get Kickstarter's, what was it again? Sunday morning Kickstarter, or Kickstart, up and running again, once I have a moment to do a little bit more research on stuff that's coming out on Kickstarter. Because I love giving attention to small creators and indie people, and even if you're a big name, like, I love everything. I want to see everyone be flourish in this environment of tabletop and fun. And I think with that series, it has helped. I do want to eventually continue my Behind the Box series as well, but that's kind of a back burner project. And with conventions being on hold for probably another year or so, I will most likely not be doing any vlogging. Believe me, I miss my con fam. I miss my crew. The crew is very tight-knit. We're still talking a lot on Facebook and Instagram and everything like that, around the globe at this point, since some people are in Japan, some people are in Australia. And I mean, hit me up if you're from anywhere else. I'd be glad to game with you. Wednesdays, I would like to start doing every 2 weeks a digital playground episode. I know, Adam, I really know. I am so sad that conventions are on hold. But again, it's better to be safe than sorry during this time, and I want everyone to be safe as possible. I do not want anyone else to lose family to this thing. I don't want anybody else losing loved ones. It's just been hard all around. Like, personally, I've lost a couple of family members, and it was rough in November. With my move and everything, it was definitely a harder spot of the year of 2020. But I got through it, and I know a lot of other people are getting through it, and 2021 will be brighter, because we've already been through this shit for a year, and what's another year going through it? Vaccines are on the way, and hopefully everyone will be able to get vaccinated within the next year to 2, and then we don't have to worry about this anymore. But yeah, conventions being on hold, vlogging is definitely something that's going to be put on the wayside. I might try to start vlogging, not daily, but weekly, of stuff that I've played or just tested out. We do now have a TikTok for the channel as well. There's nothing posted yet, but I'm trying to get creative with it. So with the lovely aid of Danielle, who's one of my coworkers, we've definitely been having fun. Well, I've been having fun learning how TikTok works, and she's been showing me the ropes for that. We've had quite a success with some of our TikToks for the store as well, and I'm so proud of how they've come out. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see this week's episode from Imaginaire. I will definitely be posting and sharing that here, because it's too much fun. It's probably one of my highlights on my Thursday is to go in and do TikToks with my colleagues and just have everyone involved throwing ideas and getting content up for people to see. And you get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes of Imaginaire where, like, yes, we might be busy, we might be stressed because we're trying to deal with a lot of customers or online orders or whatever you wanted to say. But it's all good. So yeah. I think that covers everything I wanted to say in this update. There will be a live unboxing after this is done uploading. We got some more packages in. I have, as you can see over here, Title Blades is sitting there in the background, and I can't wait to start playing. The rules are on the table. That will be played today. That is a goal I have listed. But I also have all these other lovely little games here. I've got a pile of packages over here that I need to get through. So those will be coming along shortly. With unboxings, unboxings. I'm hoping to get maybe 3 or 4 unboxings done this afternoon. I will be doing them live here, so stay tuned after this little update. And yeah, the game room is coming along. It's still a mess of Munchkin pile over here because I need a new shelf for Munchkin, guys. I swear I don't have a Munchkin problem. Maybe. Just a little. But there's so much content coming out game-wise that I'm so excited. We have some stuff from USopoly that I picked up and that was sent to me. There's Medium, which is a party game that I'm definitely trying to get out and played sometime in the next week or two. There's Spell Sword, which is a solo game that one of my colleagues sent me that I will definitely be reviewing. Quinn was another one that unfortunately we didn't have a chance to do a review on, but we did do an unboxing for earlier at the end of last year. There's just so many games. There's so many games coming out, and I'm so excited about everything this year. And I really hope that you will join me on this adventure. So that being said, let me recap. Mondays, Manga Mondays. Melissa will be joining us next week. We will figure out dates and times over the weekend to try and coordinate and see how we're doing this live. We might be doing Twitch, we might be doing Facebook. We're not sure yet. We will keep you updated. Yes, we do have a Twitch as well. And depending on how Fridays are going with Jay's reviews, the evenings we might even be doing something that we haven't done in ages. And that's bringing back the old school RPG Fridays. I've never filmed an RPG Friday, but it was something that started in college many, many moons ago with a group of friends where we would sit and all have Friday off and still go to college to sit in our game room, our club, and play RPGs for 6 to 8 hours straight. Those were the golden ages, or part of the golden ages. But I'm hoping to bring that back, and with some adjustments, should be able to do that live on Twitch. So Monday, 1 will be Manga Mondays. Melissa, one time a month. First of the month, or the first Monday of the month, will be with Melissa. We'll be discussing topics of new, old, current, what's hot, what's not, who knows. We'll tell you when we get there. Wednesdays, digital playthroughs every 2 weeks. With the crew, we will be trying to reach out to different publishers to see if they want to show us new games, that kind of thing. Thursdays, depending on schedule, now this is still a back burner project, is Behind the Box, where we interview different people throughout the industry and get their feedback on their experiences creating a board game, seeing how it goes from design, concept to the actual finished product. What else? Fridays will be unboxings. Thursday nights will be unboxings, depending on time. Friday will be RPG Fridays and J reviews, depending on time and stuff. So March, there will be a schedule up as of the 1st, and I will be trying to stick to it. Again, mental health and time are a factor for me, and I will be taking that into account if things are getting too heavy on my side. I do have multiple people in my life and multiple things going on in my life and work and so on. So I have to prioritize, and I need to realize that I need to give myself time to do shit. I might be a workaholic to a certain extent, and I love doing my job. I love showing people new stuff, but I also have to take time for me. So that being said, I can't wait to see you guys next time at the table, and we'll see you then. I will be starting an unboxing video shortly after this goes live to YouTube. So this is Jen from What's on the Shelf, and I'll catch you next time at the table. Bye.